We're back. So, this is another one of my created teams, Wu-Tang Temple. Playing them this week at Wu-Tang Temple. So, this will be my first time seeing the field and everything on the actual game after I had made it. They made some, I've been looking at some Facebook group chats, and I've been seeing that there's been some kind of glitches with created teams and everything. So hopefully everything is still good and everything. You'll be able to see some of the different jerseys I have for them. This is the home, this is the away jerseys. This is the Swarm jerseys. It has basically like a honeycomb theme to it and everything. You see the helmet has the honeycomb Wu-Tang. And all the can't see the top, but it has all the logos of all the Wu-Tang members, the alternate Wu logo. This is the blackout jersey. That's all I have. So, yeah, so you have the regular home jersey, the away jersey, and the Swarm jersey, and then the blackout jersey. I'm gonna do the see how their Swarm jersey look, and with me, I'm gonna go with the Jamaican Pride jersey for this game. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jamaican Pride jersey for this game. I wonder if no, he won't let me do the crowd for them. But yeah, so these are two of the teams that I created and everything, the Jamaica Rude Bwoyz and the Wu-Tang Temple and everything. So if you want them, you can go over to Team Builder, search my name, _McKenzie, and it should pop them up and everything. But let's see, I'll let you see what the field looks like for the Wu-Tang Temple.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and you're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one? It's the Lions and the Yellow Jackets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Yellow Jackets head coach before the game. He understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams
they got the yellow out.
Games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total.
And there's a Big 12 matchup and everything, so most likely whoever wins this is going to the Big 12 conference.
Thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
It's gonna be probably gonna be one of my toughest matchups.
Is roaring, and it's gonna be so
And
hard to
see the
operate under these
field and
conditions.
everything.
On the run, it's
Got the stadium in the middle of the
Isaac Reese,
city.
and he's got 4 out to the 29. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations,
yeah, I kind of like how
the
field look
consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Long way to go on second down. Keeps it on the ground. Stop right there.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him fly.
On the Wu-Tang side, you have the Wu-Tang members sprinkled through with their real names.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Lions decide to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on
they got some recruits visiting today.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll try to get the ground game going against what looks like a tough matchup for him. We'll see if this backer can keep him in check. Looking for a man. It's Diggs. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy
breaks free, and he might be gone.
Yeah.
And there was lots of space.
This is going to be a tough game.
The 39-yard line.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Oh, dang, man.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, you got the playmakers around him like they do on offense, maybe it's not so surprising.
Got him quickly.
Yeah, man.
Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he makes the extra point.
I got to figure this out. So I'm going to be losing this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. On the move, it's Blake. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. We really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Flip it out to the back on the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the right. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Lions are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback keeper, able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
There he goes. Touchdown, Lions. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And I'm kind of surprised that's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the 1st drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
Yeah, I kind of like the city in the background for the stadium and everything. Yeah, I really like this stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I gotta figure this
So the Yellow
team
Jacket
out.
offense comes out to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Jones.
Okay.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Diggs. Out wide right, it's Morton. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Lions. The defense
Did a lot better
the
second possession.
This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Yeah, gotta keep this up on defense. Yeah, that first possession that they had, yeah, they were all over. All you heard was swag surfing. Oh.
So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick give. It's Jones.
Oh, dad.
Inside the 50. Past the 30. He's at the top. Finds the finish line.
Hey, man.
Touchdown. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for
Oh, DB. My man gave up, too. Hey, man.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Blake. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Just feeds the running back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Grab behind the line. It's
And it was a blocking.
Did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. He leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown.
Now I gotta
You know, this guy's had a big role
get my
in this
defense
offense
back
this
on
year,
track.
especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And, man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Sells the run, looking to pass. Caught, it's Morton. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Fighting for it. It's Morton. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Left side is Turner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
2nd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Jones. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. And you just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Off play action on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Drops back. It's Diggs. Oh, pressure's coming. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's
all right, we just need one more. Let's see.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch.
Damn.
What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it
Oh.
in the 30. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Drops back on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
2nd and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Jones. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And with that last carry into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
To the air, it's Diggs.
Oh,
Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Back to pass on second down. The short hands, it's Powell. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. The play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
It's picked off, and they ruined it.
oh man.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Diggs. Turns it upfield. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires quickly. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Oh, come on, man.
Been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, it's Jones. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together, first and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal.
Oh, come on, man.
On the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he puts through the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right down the middle. That's caught by Williams. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Swapped immediately. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Selling the fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Blake. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Blake. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Yeah, a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Uh-oh, look out. He's past the sticks. Touchdown, Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Sets his feet. It's Diggs. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
Okay, we can take the lead
being ready
going
at
into
the
the
end of the
half.
half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on first. Got his man on the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, going to throw it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Knocked it out on field goal
Here
range.
comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter.
Just
that
ran
means
it.
it's time to join Kevin and our halftime.
That was on me.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 22 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Buckeyes with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ollie, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Catching up with the Yellow Jackets head coach. This is exactly what he expected from two undefeated teams. Very closely matched opponents, and that's exactly how it played out in the first half. But he believes his team is better, and they can make some noise here to start the second half. I'll let you know on how things are developing here on his sideline as the game goes on. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Diggs. Out wide left, it's Hunter. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Love that. Nice hands and also beautiful awareness by the receiver to make that grab in bounds.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Tells to run, wants to pass. They're all over him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Jones. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
He's got the tight end. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. And here comes the punt team.
Just imagine if he had got that field goal, man. Hey.
Trying to take it back. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. On the run, it's Blake. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give. Looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. This time they'll throw it. He's got him in the flat. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They'll try the right side. Touchdown, Lions! They take the lead here in the 2nd half. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Lining up for the PAT.
Just gotta get defense
And the
to
extra
be
point splits the
consistent.
uprights. They're up 35-28. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up hunting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Diggs. Setting up the screen. There he goes! He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like, be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. It's Morton. Works his way out, pushed out of bounds. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Finds his man. Could not make his way to the corner.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They just keep firing. In traffic, it's Hunter. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. motion from the back. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Oh, he wants it all. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on route short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman Williams. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And I don't care where you're at on the field, 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the 1st down.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. As we head into the 4th quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Here's some daylight. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Drives inside. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Play action on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they'll
at least having a 2-possession lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Down here on the Yellow Jackets sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Diggs. Caught. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Fires to the right. It's complete.
Oh,
Breaks a
man.
tackle, and he might go. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Morton. After the completion, we see there is a man down. And
Come on, man.
To check on him.
I don't need
Senior
more
defensive
defensive
tackle
line,
being
man.
looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. Makes a catch. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Scanning the field, it's Diggs. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle.
Oh, man.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him...
And he's got it in the end zone.
And a lot of Sometimes when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Motion from the wideout. The give and tick, 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 tick. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Wants to throw one first. Back's got it on the screen.
Oh, man.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's changing the play. Got a little space. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Left side is Powell. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Lions are moving quickly down the field. Trying to establish the run. Got enough for the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Yellow Jackets spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. On play action. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. The Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Washington.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Washington again. Driven back.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be knocked down.
Oh, that was a close
You
one.
want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that might have me in position for conference championship. So like Kansas is on top on the other side. Yeah, I feel like that. Most likely going to be, I probably have to watch out for TCU and Texas Tech. We already beat UCF and Utah. So, a lot more football to go, but yeah. All right, till next time.